I am regularly working with organisational risk and compliance department across 3 different areas: training their teams, helping them build a specialist vulnerable customer team, and creating key policies relevant to vulnerable customers. When it comes to training, I help them to identify what training is required, whether that's at a foundational level, ideally for customer-facing staff. We can look at getting them to understand vulnerability and recognising and helping customers who may need extra support. Or it could be more specialist training. So these may be for vulnerable customer champions or specialist teams looking at specific vulnerability circumstances such as bereavement, suicidal conversations, or even financial hardship. The biggest challenge we have when it comes to training is the logistics of getting everyone together in the same room. And I've often thought about this as herding cats. So it's difficult to take staff away from the telephones whilst also managing to make sure that all the customers still receive the level of service that they're expecting. And also as well, we're currently faced with people being in different physical locations. So we may have some team members still working from home and some team members working in the office. We've always managed to overcome this, and the majority of the times what we've done is we've reduced the training courses into shorter sessions, and actually this works really well and helps to embed the learning even better. The next thing I help with is building a vulnerable customer team. I do just want to emphasise that it's not always necessary and relevant for organisations to have a specialist vulnerable customer team in place. And it's important that as an organisation you think about the benefits that it's going to bring to both you as an organisation and to your customers. So for organisations that have thought this is the right way for them, I can help them with building and training the team, putting in place the right resources and support mechanisms, as well as creating a process that's smooth and positive for the customer when they are being transferred from one department to another. The last thing I support with is on creating key policy documents. I have 3 documents that I can present, provide and tailor to the organisation's needs. Firstly, firms should have in place an up-to-date and clear vulnerable customer policy, setting out clear guiding principles, aims and missions, as well as what employees are expected to do to fully support customers who may be experiencing vulnerable situations. Secondly, I can provide a customer end-of-life policy. Although this isn't mandatory for organisations, it can be a valuable business tool. What it does is it helps team members to fully support customers who may be experiencing bereavement, as well as fully support customers who are putting their affairs in order for the end of their life. And thirdly, personally, I think this is the most important policy of all, is a suicide risk mitigation and prevention policy. Quite simply, this policy can save lives. It includes guiding principles on suicide prevention and what to do when faced with an individual in crisis. Again, businesses are not required to have this as a policy in place. However, I'm chairing a campaign to lobby government for this to become a mandatory requirement in all UK firms, and that staff know how to manage conversations with individuals who may be experiencing suicidal thoughts. If you're looking at your vulnerable customer strategy, then I can help you in these 3 ways. Training your team, helping you build a specialist vulnerable customer team, and creating 3 key policy documents for your organisation. Feel free to book a call with me and we can discuss exactly how I can help you.